Thanks, guys. All right, let's keep the show going. Our next comedian coming to the stage, she will be performing next Friday at Havana Lounge. Please give a warm round of applause to Miss Maddox Pennington.
Oh yeah, that's my little 2019 mantra. Just okay. I would settle for that. Give it up for 2019, the year I decided to actually treat my depression. Yeah. As opposed to my previous strategy, which was just putting hot sauce on everything. Just to feel, something. I did just double my dose though, so if anybody wants to shoot their shot before those sexual dysfunction side effects kick in, the next 2 days are crucial. It took a long time to get in to see the doctor, by the way, which is a nightmare. And along the way, I had one of those really dark days where I called one of those helplines. Have you guys ever called one of those helplines? Clap if you needed that help at some point in your life. Clap if you should have called that helpline and didn't. Yeah, there we go, yeah. And I was having a bad day, and I was really upset, and they were talking me through it, and then they forwarded me to a local center where I could have actually gone to see someone, and they put me on hold. And what I heard was this. For long enough for me to think what would be worse than that crashing silence. And what I came up with was, I will remember you. Right? I laughed so hard after I thought of that I hung up the phone, and I was fine until my doctor could see me. And the first doctor I saw diagnosed me with a major depressive disorder, which I was really excited about because my brother just has chronic depression, and I was like, this is better. This is going to get me up in the Christmas list. This is going to be a better year for me. And they were like, we're going to refer you to another doctor. There. And then they said, we're not sure if you have generalized anxiety disorder or if that's just your personality. Don't worry, I asked. He's already married, ladies. Sorry. I'm feeling pretty good now, though, which is a nice change. I sleep through the night, which is pretty good, yeah. Unless my dog wakes me up, which is frustrating. I kind of spend a lot of time staring at my headboard, which is really ugly. Do you guys ever order stuff on your phone at 2 in the morning when you're not super awake? Yeah. Have you ever ordered a black leather headboard studded with the loudest rhinestone diamonds I've ever seen? The decorator on The Bachelor would be like, we need to tone this down. This is too much. This signals a girl who starts with reverse cowgirl. And that's just not accurate in advertising. I mean, it's just not a starter move, I guess. That's my point. So this is March. I celebrated 3 years of marriage this year. By filing for divorce. I love when the claps are louder for your marriage failed. I worked really hard to get myself unhappily married, guys. It was a lot of work. I'm really proud of myself. But how do you celebrate next year? How do you top getting out of that? I don't know. I actually finally filed for this year, which was good because I spent a year just telling everyone I was divorced. You tell everyone you're from DC even when you grew up in Fairfax County. Yes, I know that's not good, but you didn't mind when I was lying about being married, so I think you also need to look at yourselves. I grew up out in Fairfax County. Anybody else? Anybody on Route 7? Any George C. Marshall graduates? Do you guys know who George C. Marshall was? He was sort of this international politician statecraft. Nobody in his brain trust of East Coast, New York, Boston, Florida, nobody. So he was an international politician responsible for the Marshall Plan. Totally reasonable guy to name a high school after. And they called the boys' sports teams the Statesmen. So naturally they called the women's sports teams the...
Stateswomen.
That's correct, the Lady Statesmen.
What?
And it was very confusing because the cheerleaders would come out at pep rallies and be like, hey, Marshall, what's the Statesman battle cry? And then all the cheerleaders would have to spell diplomacy. It didn't go great. We were bad at sports. So now I'm out here dating while bisexual. Anybody else? This is why it's a 1. Thank you. We've probably been on a date. There's just not a lot, right? Because the hardest part is not figuring out who I'm attracted to, which is everybody, is figuring out who is attracted to me in the right amount. Clap if you've fallen in love with a straight girl lately. That's an approach stuff. Yeah. Nobody's ever fallen in love with a straight girl, including people who recently had their arms around girls that I would read to be straight. Okay. Sorry to hold up that mirror. That's rough. 1. I got 1. It's all right for you, sir. Turns out that's what they're into. When I I do it, when I fall in love with a straight girl, I get a whole lot of, oh, I'm so sorry, I like men. Listen, it's 2019. We're all sorry if we like men. You know what I think would help? If instead of women having to wear Me Too pins, if men could start wearing My Bad pins? Like, just let us know how you're gonna fuck up our lives in advance. Bad kisser, weird shit with your mom, still living in the basement, no job. What is it? Just put it on your shirt so we know. I think that would help. Dating's also hard because every time I meet a lesbian, I feel the need to apologize. They don't want to date us. They think we're flighty, that we're promiscuous, that we're out here to steal their girlfriend. Only that last one is true. But it's like, you know, gay and trans people are out here like, we love who we love, we're born this way, you just have to accept it. Bisexuals are out here like, can we get a little more time with the menu? Actually. What's special? We're like the Eric Trump of the LGBT community. We just bring down the brand a little bit. And that leaves us with straight men, who, if anything, are a little too into bisexuality, right? Because when I say bisexual straight men here, what do we hear? I just want to point out, they didn't say anything, but he clapped. I once came up on stage and announced I was bisexual, and afterwards 5 male comics gave me a high five. And I was like, I didn't earn that. But yeah, they think of threesomes. I'm like, look, I'm not here to kill anybody's dream. You should kill that dream on your own time. That dream sucks. Because if I'm gonna have a threesome, I need there to be another person there. Like, just keeping an eye on everything, making sure we all stay hydrated, offering some narrative suggestions. Which would go very quickly from a chaperone to a director. At which point you are not having a threesome, you are making porn. Not what I signed up for. This show's been great, it's a very queer-friendly show, which makes me really happy. One thing that bugs me about the LGBT community is the word identify. Like, I don't identify as covered in dog hair, I am covered in dog hair. And I have been ever since I was a little kid. Sometimes it was harder to notice because we didn't have a dog, but I'm just telling you. That's really who I am. I know that. You should know that. My name is Maddox Pennington. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.
All right, give Miss Miranda another round of applause.